James Corden has had his life ban from Balthazar reversed after apologizing for his poor behavior. Keith McNally, restaurateur of swanky New York City restaurant Balthazar, revealed on Instagram that after his scathing post, James Corden called him to apologize. "James Corden just called me and apologized profusely," McNally wrote. "Having fucked up myself more than most people, I strongly believe in second chances. So if James Corden lets me host his Late Late Show for 9 months, I'll immediately rescind his ban from Balthazar. No, of course not. But anyone magnanimous enough to apologize to a deadbeat layabout like me, and my staff, doesn't deserve to be banned from anywhere. Especially Balthazar. So come back to the 5 and dime, Jimmy Corden, Jimmy Corden." All is forgiven 20 in McNally's initial post, he wrote, "James Corden is a hugely gifted comedian, but a tiny cretin of a man. And the most abusive customer to my Balthazar server since the restaurant opened 25 years ago. I don't often 86 a customer, did today I 86 Corden. It did not make me laugh," he said. "Here are 2 examples of the funny man's treatment of my staff. He behaved similarly in my former restaurant, Café Luxembourg, a few years back." He went on to share 2 managers' reports from alleged incidents involving the former talk show host. Manager's report number 1, in June, James Corden was here on table 61. Although this is diabolical, it happens very occasionally in all restaurants. After eating his main course, Corden showed the hair to Balthazar manager G, who was very apologetic. Corden was extremely nasty to G, and said, "Get us another round of drinks this second. And also take care of all of our drinks so far. This way I write any nasty reviews in Yelp or anything like that." He then shared a second report. Manager's report number 2, James Corden was at Balthazar with his wife on October 9th for brunch. He asked for a table outside. Brunch maitre d' Ali Walters took the party to table 301. Mr. Corden's wife ordered an egg yolk omelette with Gruyere cheese and salad. A few minutes after they received the food, James called their server, M.K. and told her there was a little bit of egg white mixed with the egg yolk. M.K. informed the floor manager, G. The kitchen remade the dish but unfortunately sent it with home fries instead of salad. That's when James Corden began yelling like crazy to the server, "You can't do your job. You can't do your job. Maybe I should go into the kitchen and cook the omelette myself." M.K. was very apologetic and brought G over to the table. He returned the dish, and after that, everything was fine. He gave them promo champagne glasses to smooth things out. He concluded the post, G. said that Corden was pleasant to him but nasty to the server. M.K. was very shaken, but professional that she is, continued to finish her shift. James Corden's nasty behavior has been well documented online for years. Around the time that Ellen DeGeneres saw her fall from grace, fellow comedian Eric Andre predicted in an interview with Vanity Fair that James Corden will be next. Is that what cancel culture's devolved to? That guy's not nice. James Corden is fucked if that's the only criteria to get called out, Andre said. James Corden and Lorne Michaels are screwed. They're trembling in their fucking boots. Following this interview, Tea-spilling Instagram page Dumoy was sent a crazy amount of DMs from followers with not-so-nice stories about the Brit. One anonymous user called him an asshole and claimed that one time at the Met Gala, Corden threw his jacket on the floor and just left it. Then when she picked it up for him and told him he needed to check it, he responded, "Someone will handle it." Another DM came from someone who once sat in Corden's audience back in 2017. The fan claimed James Corden stopped the show and called out an audience member for not clapping enthusiastically enough. He identified him, made everyone stop to know who he was talking about and told him to get out of the filming if he didn't clap and look excited. This story was backed up by another follower who apparently knew Corden's wife. There were also a couple of waiters who spoke out. One described him as a meal returner and another told a story about how he once dined with Harry Styles and the talk show host screamed at the staff and was generally horrible. One anonymous source claimed Corden was notorious for not paying commissions. Another goss spiller said he is no joke. One of the TV hosts in our industry were warned not to work with. The general consensus seems to be that at the beginning of his career he was lovely, then the fame got to his head. He once even admitted that he acted like a brat at the height of his fame, and yet he still hasn't seemed to correct his behavior. These are just a couple of many horrid stories about his behavior. They're not pretty. This man is trash. Maddie Galea is the senior entertainment editor at Pedestrian TV, as well as our resident astrologer who pens our weekly horoscope series, Your Horos Are Here. He also tweets about pop culture and astrology and posts spicy content on Instagram.